All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of Yasha and salutation and blessings unto you, Akim, out there enduring this truth and sincerity. Looking forward to getting out of here. All right. So I'm gonna do a quick little lesson over. The point is in 17, but the surrounding scriptures builds up to it, and the definitions as well. Okay, so this is Philippians 1:15. It says, "Some indeed preach Hamashiach even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill." All right, so the envy. Oh, I hope this was recording. When you look into it, it goes. Let's see if it say the Greek word.
Strong's G 5355. Thanos.
Yeah, which is envy, prompted by envy, but I want to get the ill will down at the bottom. It's the base of ill will as well as jealousy. All right, and it says ill will as a distraction. So some preach Hamashiach as a distraction, and by preaching Hamashiach meaning the scriptures. Okay, using the Bible, and that's anybody. All right. Who has a different doctrine other than the truth, man? Okay, because what had me thinking about it is, a lot of brothers is doing videos on Christians, and that's what the Christians is doing, as well as what's the guy? Jesus is the Word, or whoever, or even the Book of Mormons, the Baptists. I said the Book of Mormons, the Mormons, the Baptists, and anybody who's upholding the Bible as their foundation. Nobody had a problem with anybody's doctrine until, I would say, anybody's denomination, so to speak. I mean, we are just a nation of people, of course, but nobody had a problem with anything else until we decided, until Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai allowed us to be set at the defense of the gospel, man. Okay? That's when people started having a problem with it. Commentary stream was terminated since commentary made the controls are available and returning to the Bible view. Oh, okay. Yeah, so let me get back over here. Salakia. Okay, yeah, and it says in strife, and some also of goodwill. All right, so either teaching it for good or bad. You have hirelings. They teach it for monies. Your pastors, your preachers in there. You got professors who claim that they have this knowledge and that knowledge, and they teach other people that knowledge for money. Okay, and at the end of the day, it's the wrong way to do so, man. Because you gotta keep within the scriptures. All right, you can't take anything from it. You can't cherry pick. That's what I mean. You can't cherry pick. Okay? The scriptures is the scriptures. You gotta eat the whole road, basically. Alright? It says, verse 16, it says, "The one preach Hamashiach of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds." So, one who not sincere about it, let's see this contention. They're just adding afflictions to, because they not sincere about it. It ain't something that they really into. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus is the Word. He just popped up. Oh, these guys claiming to be the real Jews, and I'm gonna watch their videos. I'm gonna look up, stuff to try to debunk them and that. But at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. Okay? Didn't try to get that word. Contention. All right. It says electioneering or intriguing for office. Okay. Apparently in the New Testament, a courting distinction, a desire to put oneself forward, a partisan infraction spirit, which does not disdain low arts. Okay. So they do it for a certain position, man. Okay. They do it for a certain position. All right, and that's how because people that look at these pastors, they look at them like they can do no wrong. All right, and the brother on the highway, he had said that this past week. He said the scribes and the Pharisees had a problem with Yahweh Shai because he basically was, knocking down their power seat, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? That's why they was like, well, what man is this? What doctrine is this? And they was astonished at it. He's like, he teach with such authority. You know what I'm saying? Because he was born with the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He had it. You know what I'm saying? He is the knowledge. He's the word. Okay? He's the word. So, of course, he's going to be able to teach it. And that's why when he left, he came back in the volume of the book as the Holy Spirit, man. Okay? Here we go. In 17. It says, and also supposing to add affliction to the bonds part. The demonizing. Making up things through sensationalism. Mainly the rape doctrine. They try to use that, knowing damn well, like we always say, if we was actually out doing that, then why the hell we ain't locked up? We just bringing out the scriptures, but they have a problem with that because in today's society, that's just how it's operated. Now, of course, we are to, keep the laws to our best ability. They even have a problem with that. They feel like they under grace, they can do what the hell they want to do, but so they have a problem with that. But how are you supposed to fight? It says faith without works is dead. What is those works? You know what I'm saying? Keeping the law to your best ability. All right. Also, actually doing the work. Videos. Like the apostle put out the order, and hey, it is what it is. You got to deal with it or don't deal with it and get going. But that's part of the works too, man. Hitting the highways. All right, showing brotherly love. Just being a man of the Lord. Period. Fearing the Most High, keep His commandments. That's the whole duty of man. All right. Here we go. Verse 17 it says, "But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel." Okay, and that's what it is, man. It comes down to that. All of these years, the churches had their fun, the Christians had their fun, whoever had their fun, and then the Lord set His men up to defend the gospel, man. And it says verbal defense, speech and defense, a reason, statement, or argument. And it is reason. We are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true children of Israel spoken of in the scriptures, and they're the only ones that's going to receive salvation. And the first go around is going to be the elect of that nation. And then the 2/3, all right, spoken of Zechariah 13, they'll come back, and then they'll have their place in the kingdom. And the heathen is going under them. They're going to be subject to payments, like as we are. It's going to switch trading places, like the movie with Eddie Murphy. All right, so the ones that's on the bottom is going to be on top, and the ones that's on top is going to be on bottom. So Esau, he's got his judgment coming, and after 1,000 years, he's going to be going bye-bye. All right, and then the other nations, they're going to be in slavery, okay, in their own land, paying tribute. All right. All right, let me get the one after that as well. I don't know why I keep going back down. This is verse 18. It says, "What then, notwithstanding every way, whether in pretense or in truth, Hamashiach is preached, and I therein do rejoice, yea, and I will rejoice." All right, I want to get this pretense word, because that's an important word, because that's what these niggas be doing. All right, it says, and it also goes into ones, because it's like described in the Pharisees, man. They was doing it for the wrong reasons. So if you calling yourself an Israelite, you doing it for the wrong reasons, it applies to you too. It says a pretext, alleged reason, pretended cause, for show. Okay, under color as though they would do something, and pretense ostensibly. All right, but it said for show. It said pretended cause, so they're pretending at the end of the day. They're not even serious. All right, that's why it said. What did it say? It said that they wasn't not sincerely. Oh yeah, right there in 16 it says one preach Hamashiach of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to the bonds. So they're not sincere about this thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's what it is. And that's why the scriptures say you can't be lukewarm. You got to be with it or you can't be with it. and it's still all up to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, whether, because this is his program. All right. So with that, call law Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of Yasha Allah. Okay, and salutations and blessings to you, Akim, out there and doing this truth and sincerity. Shalom.